Hey, hey, hey. Hope all is well. It's that time. It's that time. It is that time. Get ready for the announcement about the International Musician Summit.
What up, it's your boy Carrie Too Smooth, man. I'm hopping on here really quickly just to kind of share my experience with the International Musician Summit, man. I remember about 10 years ago, I got the opportunity to share the same stage with guys like Eric Walls, Isaiah Sharkey, Mark Lettieri. If you're on the fence about going, you should definitely go. It's a great opportunity to meet up with your frat brothers and sisters from all over the world. I remember going to so many clinics before that weren't geared and focused specifically for guitar players, and to have something that was kind of geared and focused and centered around us was amazing. If you want to just grow in your craft and just have a better understanding and kind of ask questions about different approaches, this is the place you want to go. So I've loved it. It's been a great experience, and I'm so grateful for Kevin Wilson and his vision. You guys should definitely check it out. All right, peace.
So PRS guitars have been on the Super Bowl 4 times,
That's what you told me.
and
yes.
twice with you,
No, just once with me.
just once with you.
Once with me.
That guitar's been on twice.
That guitar.
That guitar's been on twice. Well, thank you.
Well, thank you. I mean,
It's a big deal.
you make some pretty amazing instruments, Paul.
Yeah, but you took the glitter one.
No, I took it was an all white. What is
That's
that?
right.
The McCarty.
That's right.
McCarty with a beautiful binding, or what do you call that?
It was definitely a show guitar there.
It's a show guitar.
Okay,
But a nice little Super Bowl graphic on the back.
Yeah.
Just, nice family heirloom now.
So let me ask, were you scared when you walked out?
Of course not. I was meant to be there. It was my
You,
destiny,
seriously,
Paul.
not one butterfly?
No, not a single one. I knew I was.
What are you on,
supposed to
Prozac? What is wrong with you?
No, listen, Paul. When it gets to that point,
Well, because all the rehearsals, it was...
I mean, the music was what it is, like that part. But it's just one of those. It was literally a dream come true.
Yeah.
It was one of those things I dreamt about for a long time. So for it to come, full circle. I remember watching the halftime show in the '90s. We were talking about that earlier. And for it to come full circle and actually come true, it was like, oh, this is it. So it was just one of the most proudest moments, and I thank God for it. So yeah, no butterflies though.
When Dre repeated how he felt when he walked out, he said it was the most scared he ever was in his entire life.
Well,
Now,
look.
either he's more realistic and you're more cocky,
No,
or he's connected
no.
and you're disconnected. What is it? I mean, I don't know how to do that. How do you do that?
Well, look, I serve God. I can't speak about what he does.
We all have a different experience of life now, don't we?
But he's a doctor. I'm a student. That's what it is.
You know something? There's been a few things that I've been able to do in my life that were big time. It felt beautiful. And I'm getting to do one coming up. But I don't know if I'm going to have butterflies, and I have no idea.
I don't think you will, Paul.
Well, I'll tell you what it'll be in a minute. But before we do that, were you ever scared when you're going on stage, ever once?
Every time.
So tell.
Every time I'm on stage, anytime anybody ever see me on stage, I'm nervous.
You are the coolest cucumber ever because when you're on stage with John Mayer, you look like you were like melted in, like completely floating.
Well, okay, I'll say this. There's a difference between being scared and being nervous. Nervous is adrenaline. It can be,
Yeah.
you know,
Keep you on your toes.
yeah. It's just yeah. It keeps you on your toes and it makes you focus. And when you're, I think when your adrenaline is up, or some people would again confuse it with being nervous, it has it makes all of your senses hyper. You get hypersensitive, so you hear everything, you see everything, you know, and I think that's real healthy. I like boxing a lot, so I watch boxers, and one thing that Mike Tyson says, I always talk about Mike Tyson, he says he hears everything before he goes in the ring, and he's always nervous. Not scared, nervous.
Hey, hey, hey. How's everybody? Listen, 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 listen. I am truly excited about what's getting ready to happen with the International Musicians Summit Retreat. We are geared up for May 15th through the 17th, and I need all you guys to share this information or share this live, so we can so we can clear up all the questions. You know, I've been getting a lot of questions about when is the summit, when it's going to be, what are the dates, what's going on with it. Well, I have some information for you, but I need you to share this, like this, and let folks know, hey, I'm on here and I'm going to be sharing the International Musicians Summit Retreat 2025. I'm excited about what's going to happen. I'm excited about the artists that are coming. Still have a few that's pending, but hey, thank you so much for sharing. I'm on Instagram over here. I'm on Facebook and YouTube over here. So if you see me looking at the comments, it's because I want to be able to respond to everyone's questions. So if you have questions about the summit, fire away. Thank you, Scott. Good to see you, man. Good to see you on. Everybody that's coming on, thank you so much for viewing. I'm going to wait a few minutes before I dig in so I don't have to repeat myself over and over again. But I'm excited. I'm so excited about what we're going to do with the summit this year. Scott, hopefully you'll be returning. Are you coming back, Scott? Scott is one of my favorites. Yes. I'm excited. I'm telling you. I have some great news. For all you guys who really want to be a part of the summit. We're calling it a retreat. We're calling it a retreat this year because it truly is going to be a retreat. We're gonna lock in, and we're gonna be doing some stuff. I mean, listen, when I talked to the clinicians about exactly how we were going to do it this year, they were excited as well. I'll tell you about some of those clinicians that will be there. Scott, you have an open invitation every single year, my friend. You have an open invitation. You know you are always welcome to be a part of the summit. You was there from the early days until this point right now. So, hey, Caprina, I need you to call me once I'm finished. My daughter's on here. I need you to call me. I sent you a text. I don't know if you received it, but I need you to call me. I need to talk to you about something. JD, what's going on, Mr. JD? Another amazing guitar player. Yeah, share this for me. I need everybody to share this because I get a lot of questions about the summit, and I really want everybody who has questions about it, I want you guys to come on and ask your questions, so I can answer them for you live. This will stay up, but I want to ask or actually address it live so I can, we can do it right there on the spot. The dates are May 15th through the 17th. May 15th through the 17th, and it'll be held in Raleigh, North Carolina. We moved out of Durham, and now we're in the state capital of Raleigh, North Carolina. May 15th through the 17th. I have some great information. Is it open to the public? Yes, it's open to the public. Open to the public. Last year, we have some great people that was there. I mean, we had Paul Reed Smith, Isaiah Sharkey, Eric Walls, Jeremy Haynes, Sherrod Barnes, Frank McComb. We've had so many great musicians that was there last year. I hate to start to call in names because I start forgetting. But yeah, we've had so many people that passed through the summit. Some of the greatest guitar players you could imagine, bass players, drummer, Spud, Mono Neon, Andrew Goucher, Joel Smith, Jonathan Dubose, Chris Coleman, you name them, Calvin Rogers. We've had them all, keyboard players, the legend Kevin Bonds, Cornell Gaston, Cassandra O'Neill. I'm telling you, we've had some of everyone to come through. Bass players, the Nubu. We brought in the West Angeles band. We brought in the Potter's House band. We brought in different people from Guthrie Trap, Andy Woods, Tom Quayle, Josh Smith, Kurt Fletcher. I mean, you name them, they have been a part of the summit. Mark Lettieri, Bob Lanzetti, Ben Forehand, yeah, and so many more. I mean, Sheila E. I'm telling you, all of them have come through the summit, and it's been amazing. It's been a situation where musicians have came in, gathered some information, and walked away, I mean, well educated. And also, I've seen musicians that come to the summit and network and leave with jobs. So, I mean, I've been to NAMM and everything, and I have a great respect for what happens at NAMM, but this is a little bit more intimate. We don't have no red ropes up, and we have security, but we don't have them keeping you from sitting down with Eric Walls and different ones, because that's what happens. We sit down and huddle, and we talk about music, we talk about life, we talk about how to achieve sound, how to get into the business. You name it, we cover it. And this year will be no different. And I'm bringing in some of my favorites. I'm telling you, some of my favorite musicians we're bringing in, and they'll be a blessing to you. I'm telling you, it's going to be a blessing. So, questions? Any questions? We have any questions before I just start to dig in? Let's see. Let me make sure that I'm not missing anyone. Any questions? Any questions? Okay. I have great news. Great news. Great news. We are going to do the International Musicians Summit Retreat. We are actually going to lock down in a beautiful cabin-like Airbnb. So I'm telling you, and this is the first time that we will be doing something like this. We've had it at convention centers. We've had it at hotels. We had it at a music venue. But this time we are going to take this event to an Airbnb. It's a beautiful Airbnb. And we're going to lock down in there, and we are going to get some great information. The same format that we've had in the past years, we'll have that same format. We will have that same format. Yeah, it's going to be, I'm telling you, it's going to be unreal, Caprina. It's going to be unreal. And we got Paul Jackson Jr. coming. The Paul Jackson Jr. is coming. We have Eric Walls is returning. We have Isaiah Sharkey is pending. He told me he just needs to clear the date with his management. And we have Jeremy Haynes coming back. And I'm telling you, I have a few others that's pending. I have a few others that's pending that I'm excited about. Some new faces, some really, really new faces. We're going to be there on the 15th through the 17th. So you'll be able to get in. I have, my tech will be there in-house. So it's not like you got to go from room to room. It's going to all be laid out. That Airbnb has a pool. It has a barbecue pit, and it has everything we would want. So you won't even have to go anywhere because we're going to have the place catered. Food will be catered. You will have catering right there in the Airbnb. Now, the side thing, and I know that y'all gonna beat me up for it, because I changed the venue to an Airbnb. We are limited to seating. We are limited to seating, and we will only have 30 attendees. The first 30 people who sign up for the summit will get in. And unfortunately, those who are behind that, we won't be able to allow you to come this year. We're only doing 30 people. 30 people. And that's mind-blowing. That's mind-blowing because we normally have a really nice crowd and we have a bunch of people, but we're not doing that this year. We're going to lock in with just 30 people. That's the number. 30 people. The first 30 people who will register. Actually, it's not even 30 anymore because I spoke to some of the alumni. I don't think we will be doing digital. I don't think we'll be streaming this year, Jess. We were only going to do it. We're going to record while we're there. Yeah, we'll record, but it won't be streamed like we did last year. So it's best to go ahead and register, get your spot, and be there with us because I tell you it's going to be incredible. Like I said, we will have a full catering. We will have our artists that will be there. We will have the mini concerts. We'll have the master classes. We'll have private sessions with some of the, you'll be in a room just like if you're at home. You'll have an opportunity to go in a room with one of the clinicians and take a private lesson with that person, a one-on-one with that person. I'm telling you, it's going to be incredible. I'm so excited about it. So listen, if you're interested, I'm going to put the email address that you need to contact. You need to email me. Email me. This is the email. Email me at this email address. events@intgs.org. events@intgs.org to register. I will send you the information where you can register. I'm sorry, I apologize, but I'm going to have to absolutely cut the number off at 30 because it becomes a hazard if we have too many people in that space. And I want to make sure everybody gets the care and the quality they would normally get at the summit. So if you're interested in signing up and registering for the International Musicians Summit 2025 retreat, I need you to hit that email address. And when you do, just let me know that you're interested in being a part and registering. Now, we cannot hold spaces. We can't hold spaces. I would love to. And unfortunately, we will not do any installments. Everything has to be paid outright because we want to make sure those who are interested in being a part of it is a part of it. Okay? So I need to hear from you. I need you to go to the email address that you see right here on the screen. And in the subject, you could put Summit 2025 or just send me a message or email me a message saying you're interested in, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. As soon as possible. Hey, what's going on? Yes, good to see you, Tim. But yeah, this is what we're doing. We are doing the International Musician Summit 2025 retreat. Paul Jackson Jr., Eric Walls, possibly Isaiah Sharkey. He's been with me for years, but he has to clear it with his management. And once I hear back, I will send out the information with confirming that he'll be there, as well as some other musicians that I've reached out to that I believe will be an amazing asset to the event. We have with my man Jeremy Haynes coming, and he's going to be my drummer. He's going to be my drummer. Then we'll have a house band to play along with the clinicians, and we'll be in there tight and right, full as a tick. I'm telling you. Like I said, I'm excited. And for those on Instagram, I know this is kind of going out of the view because it's a 4x3. But the email address is events@intgs.org. Events@intgs.org. And once we reach our max, I will send out a message or I will come back live and say, and I know we're going to sell out quick. I know, because of the quality of the event and who we're bringing in and being able to have private sessions with different musicians. I'll be doing some teaching as well, some one-on-one classes I'll be doing as well, and we're going to have a ball. We're going to have a bunch of fun. After everything is over, we're going to go out there and fire up that barbecue pit and grill up some stuff. I'm telling you, it's going to be real tight, real nice. I love it. I love the idea of us being there around the clock without somebody saying, "Well, your time is up. You have to go." If you're at the hotel, the guests are complaining about the noise or whatever. We won't have that problem. I promise we won't. Excuse me. It's a beautiful, beautiful cabin. Yes. Will you repeat? It's Raleigh, North Carolina. And the information, Miss Sheila, once you email me, you get all the information. You'll get the link to everything, and it will answer any questions you may have. Any questions you may have. It's going to be in Raleigh. And we found like a beautiful, beautiful, I wish I could pull up the picture, a beautiful, beautiful Airbnb that will house us. It has all the amenities that we would want. A pool, a really nice sized pool. It has a pit. It has, big rooms where we can do breakout sessions and all of that stuff. We can do our private lessons. Beautiful, beautiful venue. And I'm excited because we're going to be right tight. JD, good to see you. Levon, Miss Gray, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, there it is. And like I said, for those who are just coming in, we're only accepting 30 people. And I not even 30. It's actually 26 because we've had people to register. I talked to some attendees who've already been part of the summit, and they were excited about it, and they went ahead and registered already. That's kind of a perk of being an alumni of the International Musician Summit. Some information you'll receive before the public does. So there it is. International Musician Summit, May 15th through the 17th, Raleigh, North Carolina. Only 30 people, 26 people will be able to register at this point. And for more information, if you're interested, email me directly at events@intgs.org, events@intgs.org. Listen, I appreciate you guys' support. I look forward to seeing each of you in the inbox or in my email, and then seeing you guys at the summit. I'm really excited about it, and I look for, man, listen, we're going to have a ball. We gonna have a ball. We are gonna have a ball. Just trust me. All right. Thank you so much for viewing, you guys, and we'll talk really, really soon.